Hey, bitch!
I'm here with Ronnie Barnhart, one of the security guards here at the mall, who can hopefully...
You fucked up, ma'am. I'm the head of mall security. You should do that again and say it right.
Hello, people. This is the Tame Dave movie Knave. All movies, all the time. Wow, another mall cop movie. Yep, it's true. The second one this year. First one played by Kevin James in Mall Cop, and now we have Seth Rogen as Ronnie Barnhart in Observe and Report. Now, before I get to my review, I want to give a couple shout-outs to some channels worth mentioning. First, I want to give a shout-out to Ibluu, which makes these really cool music videos. They're pretty interesting, actually. It's worth checking out. And ikefan1, who has great movie reviews, and yeah, so he reviews a lot of different various types of movies, so it's worth checking out that. Okay, on to my review. So we have Ronnie Barnhart, who's, well, he's the head of mall security at the local county mall, and when a flasher starts exposing himself to several women, to several female customers of the mall, Ronnie is determined to prove himself in catching this guy. Now, okay, let's go to... Now, people, this is not Mall Cop. Okay, this is nothing like Mall Cop. Okay, Mall Cop... I mean, Mall Cop, you were taking down robbers, man. Like trying to save the hostages. This guy is taking down a guy who, you know, like, shows his fat dick to everybody, so... There's a difference, right? And onto the character difference that kind of defines the movie as its own genre. I mean, so, like, Kevin James, he's fat, he's lovable, and he's sweet. Now, Seth Rogen, he's fat, but he's not lovable and sweet. This guy, I don't know if you're a Seth Rogen fan. I mean, this is actually the first movie I've actually, like, where he was the main role I've seen him in, besides, like, Superbad and Knocked Up. And the thing about him is, well, he curses a lot for, like, no random reason. If you look in the description, I'm gonna put a link to one of the Red Band clips that kind of shows you what kind of comedy I'm talking about. It's mostly slapstick, language comedy. But the film, it has, well, first of all, like, the character, I'm going off in separate directions here. So, I mean, Ronnie, not only is he fucking retarded, I mean, Kevin James at least had a sense of, like, knowledge. I mean, he wouldn't achieve anything, really, but he was smart, right? Not only is Ronnie fucking retarded, but he's such a danger to himself and others that you really can't root for this idiot. It's really hard to. And, Anna Faris plays Brandy, clerk at the cosmetics department in the mall, which is, Ronnie's love interest. And so, the only reason he tries to catch this pervert is to get his hands on her. So Brandy she can be described as she's also dumb, she's stuck up, she's an alcoholic, and she's a whore, so, as you'll see in the movie. Okay, now back to what I was saying before. The film, it doesn't know what it wants to be. There's so many flaws in just the pacing and the comedy. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It's just this big mess of a movie. But although it's still worth seeing because it's a fun movie. It's interesting. Well, okay, I'm sorry. I never meant to say that. It's kind of funny at times. I laughed sometimes, but most of the laughs are already included in the Red Band clips, Red Band trailer, the regular trailer. So, I mean, if you want to see. If you like Seth Rogen, you'll enjoy the crap out of this movie. But like, if you're looking for a funny, smart, and clever comedy, this isn't it. I mean, the first time I saw the trailer for this, I'm like, wow, I want to see this, because I saw this during Watchmen, and like I thought it was gonna be funny. I thought it was gonna be very different, like clever. Well, it wasn't clever, but it was different, not in a good way, but not in a bad way either. So, if you're a Seth Rogen fan, go to the theaters to see this. I think it's worthwhile. But if you just want to, but I think if you still wanted to see this movie, I think it's worth seeing on DVD. It's an okay rental. Because seeing this in the movie theater, it's just, I don't know. To be honest, I'm giving this. The movie was also kind of forgettable for me. So because of its forgettability, I gave the movie 2.5 stars because I kind of enjoyed it. But because of its forgettability, I'm giving it 2 stars. I like the movie, but it has so many flaws. This should not have been released in the theaters as it was. It's a mess, but it's a fun mess. So I'm kind of surprised it got a 50 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's really weird. I thought it would get maybe 25, 17 around that area range. But okay, if you're gonna see this, rent it, please. 2 stars. It's a fun movie. It's forgettable. It's not that funny. You kind of have the comedy's only for certain types of people, really. I mean, if you're the kind of person who just loves the slapstick shit and stuff, then you'll enjoy it. But if you're looking for smart, clever comedy, no, I don't. You know, to be honest, I don't see what the big deal about Seth Rogen is. He's kind of a funny character. I don't know. He plays a charming, different guy. I like his voice, but his voice work was good for Monsters vs. Aliens, Blob. But I don't know. This is not okay. For those people who don't know, it's not an Apatow film. Yeah, it has Seth Rogen in it, but this is not a Judd Apatow production, whatever. If you want Judd Apatow, look forward to Funny People with Adam Sandler. This fall, I think, or this August, somewhere around that range. So yeah, okay, well, that's it about rent the movie, 2 stars, okay. Unless you're a Seth Rogen fan. Okay, the Tame Dave Movie Knave is tuning out. Thank you for listening.